Okay, this is the neighbors, and my property line is about right, I don't know, there. And this is the trail that I put in between their house and mine, which they've been asking for I don't know, 12 years. So now that I have a tractor and an excavator, you have this fern gully. Oh, there's some wood. Good. We could use that for firewood. Anyway, this starts way over there. And this is the north side of the property. Look at that ginormous tree. It is, I don't know, 3.5 feet across. Easy. I have a few of them. There's a bigger one over there. Anyway, so that's the path to the neighbors. This is where I get my fill dirt for filling the stupid holes that are out there. This field is 100 by 80 at least, and we will be tilling it up and putting in wheat, winter wheat. Why? I don't know. Seems like a good idea. Here's my excavator. I say it's mine because I pay more than anybody else to use it. Here is the other entrance, which actually comes out on the road, and there's usually a barrel down there with a chain through it that says biological hazard, authorized personnel only. I thought it added a nice touch. Anyway, there's the this is the wheat field. Why? I don't know. Here is the wind turbine. Oh, let's get a close look at this monster. And they let me use it. Can you believe that? Fools. That's a yellow delicious apple tree. That is an apple tree. The one next to it's an apple tree. The one next to it's an apple tree. That little one right there with the stake is a plum tree. Then we got apple trees all the way up there. A couple of big ones. Wind turbine with the proverbial stop the wind turbine sign on it. Let's see what else. This is the apple orchard in the backyard. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 apple trees back here. 8. And most of them need to be trimmed badly, but I did do some of it a few days ago. Sorry, there's deer flies. That was a wood pile that I had to move and clean up, and thank God he did. It's been there for 12 years. This is my father's park. Got the big stone bench in it. And other stuff so he can relax. This trail goes east, and it continues to go east for about a mile. There's just about 400 different permutations of how you get to the very back. There's 8 miles of trails in there. This should be fixed by this time next week and running, and the grid will be back to paying me. That's the first tent, that's the greenhouse, that's the back of the house with the English, Rebel, and American flags, only because that's all they had left at the store. This is the garden. You've got 10 rows of potatoes that everybody says I should be eating, but they're so pretty I don't want to put them out. There's 4 rows of potatoes. It couldn't look any better. This is kale, and beyond it is onions. More potatoes with a few radishes thrown in. I don't know why. More potatoes. They've all been recently hilled up, so I'm scot-free. More potatoes, more potatoes, more potatoes, more potatoes. I think this is cantaloupe. I don't know what this one is. There are peppers all through here, and cantaloupe and a few other things. And here are the tomato plants, which seem to be making a comeback. They were in pretty lousy shape. And they still don't look that good. But there are tomatoes on them, so hey, who am I to judge? Anyway, there's cantaloupe and peppers and I don't know what that is. I don't know. Peppers. More tomatoes. That one I weed whacked right off. Sorry. Tomatoes, peppers, and whatever that is, and I don't know. Anyway, that's the garden. There is the shooting thingy where Tom's first arrow from the deck hit there. His first shot. Don't get him mad with a bow. This is the little tiny pond which the artesian well feeds into. It's not doing it right now because of a lot of reasons, but it always starts back up. These are the bird houses. There's a bunch. I don't know how many. 22, I think. Yes, the birds use them. These are the beehives. They're currently not in use. I don't know. Bad neighborhood. Bridge, so we can take the four-wheeler across it without banging ourselves. You want to read a book? This is the place. That's the European flag. I don't know. I think France, Mexico, Japan is shredded. Brazil's cut in half. Greece is on its last legs. South Korea is cut up. Canada is frayed. My colors are in pretty good shape. The Netherlands are okay. Australia's all right. And I don't know what that one is. Portugal, maybe. It's shredded. Oh, there is the float, which I spent a weekend building and has been used twice. There's the view of the back. That over there is what I call Fern Gully. There's my yacht. Another bridge. I had him dump more stuff here because it was too low, and he did. This is the east side of the ponds. I don't know if you can see it, but over there, there's a bunch of rocks stacked up about, I don't know, 12, 15 feet in the air. He dug out some more areas. There's a burn barrel that we never actually use, but we shoot at it. Has it slowed down? Yeah, but it's still running pretty good. It's running, and there are fish in there all over the place. What do you think of that? That's a Brutus. Let's see, what else? Yeah, let's walk down here. You can see these things. What they were was rotted cedar that were buried. So I dig them up, and now my job is to fill them with dirt so they don't look stupid. Here's Here's another trail that goes back. It goes to the south side of that pond back there, which is not the one that we drained, because we drained that pond not too long ago. Okay, we've got the Jolly Roger, Mexico, United States, Canada, China, the Confederate flag, and the 101st Airborne. And over there we have Texas. Now, why did I leave these big monsters here? I don't know. They look cool to me. So, why not? Yeah, this trail will take you back too. That's where Tom got stuck. I don't want to talk about it. What else to show you? I want to look at these rocks. Oh yeah, the dam. I forgot. Oh, there goes the duck. Hello, duck. It's nice to be able to get out of the office and know that somebody else can do it. There's another hole for a former piece of wood. I gotta fill it. Here are the rocks. Don't ask me. I told him to pile them up, so he did. Very cool. 1,000 years from now, people will wonder, who did that? There you are, Texas, all alone as usual. Here's where he added more dirt, and he ramped the bridge. He added a lot more dirt here. Oh yeah, it's way down. It's way down now. What we plan to do is put another big timber here, close it off, and let it get another 6-8 inches higher. You can see where he's ramped this up here and there, so it's not going to kill you to get there. You can't. Now you can get across the bridge. Let's see. Now you can go this way to the other edge of the property. This is a deep, dark trail. Deep, dark. Let's see. It goes up here, and at the edge of the property, or near it, within about 20 yards, it makes the left and goes east. And I don't want to go any farther. I've gone far enough today. But it goes up there, and in about 50 yards, it makes a left and goes east. Hey, you guys, come. Molly, come. Come, let's go. I'm not going out there. Come on, gorillas. Anyway, it's deep and dark, even in the noonday sun. You don't want to get lost here. Here you come out of the southernmost side. You got all this cool stuff. That bridge has to be taken to the back and put in where he dug the new trench. Let's see. I guess that's about it. The ponds are beautiful. Look at that. Look at that. Molly stinks. She got stuck over at the neighbor's. I hope she gets it all off because she stinks. Come on, Molly. And now Brutus has decided to go in, which is cool. We need more topsoil along here, but that's for another year. It ain't this one. You can see how beautiful it is. It really is. Molly. She had to go play muck. Anyway, ain't that something? See ya.